Hello everyone and welcome to our new channel on YouTube, The Historians of Today. My name is Julien and I'm with my friend Tristan.
Hey.
And with my friend Claire.
Hello.
Hey guys, do you know what the February month is?
Yeah, my grandma's birthday.
Okay, thank you. Next.
I don't know.
It's a very important month in the year, especially for the African American who lives in America.
The Black History Month.
Yes, how do you know?
I don't know. We will explain that.
Since their arrival in the US by the triangular trade in the 16th century, blacks had to overcome many obstacles to have the rights and the freedom they have today. During most of 300 years, blacks were considered and treated as slaves. They had to do forced labor for whites. This is when, in 1861, Abraham Lincoln became president during the Civil War that he decided to abolish slavery everywhere in the US with the 15th Amendment. At that time, the living conditions of blacks were really hard to live.
After the abolition of slavery, another hard period started for blacks, the segregation, since 1875 to 1965. Famous blacks still famous today because they did a lot of action for the evolution of the black in the society. Martin Luther King, for example, gave a famous peace speech where he had a dream of equality. Rosa Parks is also a famous one, because she did boycott in the Montgomery buses. Even if we only know the most famous one, some black activists who did a lot still anonymous today. During this period, blacks were separated from whites in all the public facilities such as buses, restaurants or school.
But the thing we forget too often is that without blacks the world will be completely different today, in many domains such as medicine, sport or even the arts. That's why we have to remember what lots of persons did and achieved to be free and have the same rights than whites. It's the reason why we should remember and speak about that during the Black History Month. The Black History Month in the US is an annual observance. It was created in 1926 by Carter G. Woodson and the Association for the Study for the Negro Life and History. Since this day, we celebrate every year in February at school the Black History Month who contribute not to forget what blacks achieved. It's a duty of remembrance.
Hey guys! Look what I found on my grandmother's bookshelf.
What is it? Show us.
The famous black figures of history.
I don't know anything about this book.
Me too.
Let's look inside.
Who is Maya Angelou? Do you know about her?
I don't know anything about her.
And you?
Yes, I know this girl.
Oh, can you tell us more?
Of course. Maya Angelou was born in 1928. She was an African-American author, actress, screenwriter, poet, and civil rights activist. She is known for a memoir written in 1969 called I Know Why the Cage Bird Thinks. It was the first non-fiction book written by an African-American woman, so it was a revelation. She received several honors during her career, such as 2 NAACP Image Awards. She worked closely beside Martin Luther King and Malcolm X during the civil rights movement. She became, thanks to her achievement, an important figure in the US history. Today, her books still are in school curricula.
This book is very interesting. Look, I just started a new chapter. And who's this?
Frederick Douglass! I love this man.
Born as slaves in 1818, Frederick Douglass learns to read secretly from a young age, which permitted him to develop his spirit. That's why he decided to fight against his living conditions. At the age of 20, he ran away to join the abolitionist movement. He had a big success with his autobiography, which became bestsellers. His fight was based on the idea that he wanted to learn to slaves to read and to open their mind to fight against slavery. In 1863, when Abraham Lincoln became president of the US, Frederick Douglass occupied important political functions and fought for the obtention of the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments of the Constitution. He is still today the pioneer of the black activism and a famous craftsman of the abolition of slavery. The date of the Black History Month was chosen as tribute for Frederick Douglass because we celebrate the Black History Month on February, the month of the birth of Frederick Douglass.
Oh, look! Another picture. Do you know this girl?
Tracy Norman? No.
Of course I know this girl. I will tell you her story.
Tracy Africa Norman is an American model. Norman was the first African-American transgender woman. Originally from Newark, New Jersey, Africa has modeled and been photographed for such publications as Essence, Vogue Italia, and Harper's Bazaar India. Norman was able to keep her gender identity a secret for a long time. It wasn't until the day that she graduated high school that she gathered the courage to come out to her family. Sometime in 1975, while attending a fashion show, Norman noticed some black models walking inside the hotel and decided to follow them. It was an interview for the Italian version of Vogue, and she luckily landed the part. Norman booked jobs over cisgender models, making a huge impact not only on the modeling industry, but the African American community as well.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Stop listening this music.
This song is awful. Why you listen to this? You should listen to the true music, like Sam Cooke. A change is gonna come. A very engaged music that means something.
Okay.
Some famous music released under this segregation, such as A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke, released in 1963. This song is an iconic song of the civil rights movement. Its influence was really important. The song was often diffused before the Martin Luther King's speech, and Barack Obama quoted some extract of the song in his speech celebrating his victory in 2008.
Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like,
Share
And subscribe.
and Happy Black History Month!